10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
If life is a journey full of knowledge and adventure, let us be the sailor of it to take it to the destination that we are supposed to. The crew of 2021 batch of Faculty of Agriculture are ready to sail the ship of life without greenery, English Day 22. We warmly welcome you all to join us today to be a part of this magnificent evening.
Respecting to our cultures and traditions, religion is put forth. In order to depict the beginning of this function, let's commence this day with religious observances. Let us now, in 1 minute silence, as one, unite together and remember our religions and ask blessings to make this event a success.
Now, I would like to invite our president of the English Club, Miss Anne Shehara Fernando, to deliver the welcoming speech in order to welcome all our honored guests and the gathering.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S. Umar Shankar, the head of the Department of English Language Teaching, Guest of Honor of the Day, Dr. M. Padinathan, the Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, Vice Chancellor Sir, Eastern University, Sri Lanka, the Registrar, the Bursar, the Librarian, the Dean of Faculty of Science, the Dean of Faculty of Technology, the Dean of Faculty of Arts and Culture, the Dean of Faculty of Commerce and Management, the Dean of Faculty of Healthcare Sciences, the Head and Staff of Department of Agricultural Biology, Head and Staff of Department of Agricultural Chemistry, Head and Staff of Department of Agricultural Economics, Head and Staff of Department of Agricultural Engineering, Head and Staff of Department of Animal Sciences, Head and Staff of Department of Science, batch representatives from all the faculties, and my fellow batchmates. It is with a humble pride that I address you all today as the President of the English Club of the Faculty of Agriculture 2021 batch. First and foremost, I make this an opportunity to offer my heartfelt gratitude for all the participants who are there with us today amidst your busy schedules. English Day 22, which is presented under the theme of Life Without Greenery, is a concept that nicely brings out how much we are attached to our nature, our responsibilities towards, and that our lives are inseparable from greenery, which is the powerhouse of us. It all says that there is no life without greenery. Making this the central theme, my batchmates are ready to showcase that they are not only good at their academics, but also in their language skills as well. English acts as the global language that links human beings from different nations. So, as the future of our country, we are ready to take up colors at different corners in and out of the country. May we link the language and the nature to bring it up as a tremendous output. We invite you all to stay tuned with us until the very end and enjoy yourselves to raise this evening to a greater success.
Thank you, Sehara. Now it's time to hear to the voice of our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S. Uma Shankar, the head of the Department of English Language Teaching, to address the gathering.
Thank you, dear sir, for your inspiring and heart-touching words. From all around the country, we gather as one to form our second family around our second mother. That is none other than Eastern University, Sri Lanka, where we belong to. So here, we present this with a great pride.
Earth is a gift from Mother Nature. It is the only planet with living souls, and the heart of this planet is the pearl of Indian Ocean, that is called as Sri Lanka. It is a paradise. It is a paradise full of living breath. It is a paradise full of living souls. From the blue skies to the shades of crimson rains, the green pastures are in every single eyesight. Cold with mist and warm with sunlight, it extends its borders to far and far. There is no boundary to limit the beauty of nature, and we are the owners of this land. We're stepping from high mountain cliffs, walking under the cascading flower rains, stepping one by one from the greeny lawns, for miles and miles. We keep coming. Even in the midst of lands, we keep coming. And even from the golden paddy fields, we keep stepping forward. We walk passing all these golden lands. We still keep coming. We pass golden grain. We pass swift winds. And yet, we keep coming. Even in the frosty rains, even in the cold climates, we still keep coming. We don't bother. We keep coming from not only day, but also in twilight. We keep coming from dusk to dawn. We meet people. We meet our heritage as well. We see the beauty of every single scenery. But yet, we keep coming. This is our excursion. This is our destiny. This is the path that we have chosen. We keep stepping. Even from the wetlands, we pass rivers. We pass the splendid waterfalls. We see the beauty, but yet we don't stop. We never stop. We never stop in these cold waterfalls. We see the beauty, we enjoy it, but yet we keep coming. Even we wade from the ocean, we walk through the waves. We have a journey, so we have to go. We can't get lost in these beautiful waves. From the blue sky to the ocean vibes gives us numerous reasons to stop. But yet, we keep coming. We see this beauty, but we never stop. Yes, we are coming. We're still stepping. We are stepping from every nook and corners to the land, to the place that we think we belong. We are stepping from every nook and corners to the land of rising sun. Yes, we are coming to this divine land, to our destination, to the place where we belong, to the place that we have born to be, to the place where we're gonna collect memories, to the place where we're gonna proceed our story, to the place where we're gonna realize our dreams. Eastern University of Agriculture, Faculty of Agriculture, Eastern University, our destination, the place where we all belong.
Thank you. Heads off to the leader and the team behind this great output. Chamod, I think something interesting is coming on the way, isn't it?
Yes, Nosra. We shall now invite two of our friends, Mayumi and Tisuri, to bring out their conversation in their own platform.
Good day, everyone. I hope you're having a nice weekend. So I know that you have gathered in front of TVs to watch your favorite program, Let's Talk. So now I know that you're eager to know what we're going to talk about today. But before that, let's move to a short clip. So now I hope that you got a little idea of what we're going to talk about today. Yes, you're right. Today we're going to talk about the mother of all sciences, the agriculture. So to talk about this topic more elaborately, we have invited someone really important. Actually, we have invited to the director of the Department of Agriculture sector and professor of agricultural engineering, Dr. Tizuri Fonseca. But unfortunately, due to the current situation of the country, she's unable to participate here physically. So we bring her via online platform. So she's here with us. Let's see whether she's here. So, ma'am, how's you doing? Are you doing great?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
So, how about your weekend? I hope you're doing great in your weekend as well.
Yeah, it's been busy but productive.
So first of all, thank you so much for joining with us. Actually, this means a lot for us, even in the midst of so many busy schedule. And thank you so much for joining with us. Thank you for deciding to joining with us for this year.
No, it's okay. I really like to let you know people about the sector.
So, ma'am, let's move directly to today's discussion. So, actually, today we're here to talk about agriculture. When it comes to the agriculture, still people have primitive notions toward this sector. So they think that agriculture just means farming and plugging, and that's all. But I think there are way more things beyond the topic agriculture. So, in the inception, I would like to raise a question like this to add more depth to this sector, to add more depth to this topic as well. I would like to raise a question like, what does real mean by agriculture?
Really, it is very nice question. Actually, as you said, people have many native ideas that they think that agriculture is farming. It's not right.
Mhm.
Actually, the agriculture is a broad sector. Maybe the basic concept is farming,
Yeah.
but mainly this sector includes farming and also the livestock. In modern agriculture, we are trying to make farmers fast. So I hope you got a better idea about this. Though people have many native ideas about this sector, I hope you understand that agriculture is not a simple subject or a simple sector.
Mhm.
It starts from a seed of a plant
Yeah.
and it ends from a food production. So it's very complicated. Don't misunderstand. This is very simple subject that it equals to the farm. So I hope people get a good idea about what is agriculture really means.
So it has been so obvious that agriculture means a broad subject and it has extended its borders to unlimited extent as well. So to make this subject more convenient, that it has been divided into subcategories as well, as I know. So I would like to know about those subcategories as well. So can you explain those categories to us, ma'am?
Yeah, surely.
Mhm.
As I said, agriculture is a broad subject. So we can't specifically say that this belongs to this subject, this belongs to this subject. So
Alright.
simply, we are categorizing it into
Mhm.
some subjects. So I will tell. At first, I would like to talk about the agriculture botany. In that subject, we talks about the morphology of the plants. And in
Alright.
animal science, we talk about the livestock and the poultry industry. And in agriculture chemistry, it consists the chemical elements and the chemical things that we use to do farming, and all those things helps us to improve the agriculture. And another subject, there's another subject. It calls crop science. In that, we talk about the crops. And there's another subject called agriculture engineering. In that, we are applying the theories of the agri science practically. And in agriculture economy, uh, we talk about how to score the resources to fulfill the human needs.
Yeah.
So I think you get a better idea about the main, like simple categorization of this sector.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. So that's a nice and elaborated explanation, and I hope our viewers can get a better idea of the sector now. So what I get to know with this agriculture is so broad subject, and yeah, that it is also a divine subject as well, and it's so unique subject. So it shows the power of nature as well. So on the other hand, it shows that this agricultural sector has been the equipment to make a revolution on our mother nature as well. So if I move to the next question, I would like to raise a question like this. What about the current situation of agricultural sector in Sri Lanka and in other countries as well?
Um, Actually, if I want to talk about this current situation in this agriculture sector in Sri Lanka,
Mhm.
it's very pathetic because we all know that there's a dollar problem in our country, and it
Yeah.
mainly affect this sector because we are exporting these fertilizers and weedicides from other countries, and now we can't afford to buy those things. So the farmers are in disaster, and also the officers also. Uh, so I hope that problem will get solved soon. And though the agriculture plays a main role in our economy, this sector is very insignificant. I hope they will understand the importance of the subject and the importance of this agriculture sector because uh, they will need this sector in near future. I hope.
So yeah, it's so pathetic that as you said, and it's so tragic to hear about that engagement of people into the sector is not significant and not as we expecting. So this can be totally transformed by our future generation and even by our youth. So what we want to do is we want to show the opportunities of this sector. So I would like to ask a question like this. What about the career opportunities of agricultural sector? Can you explain them to our viewers? Then they can step into this sector without any hesitation.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I think young generation will come more to this sector because they have many thousand and thousand career opportunities in this sector. As an example, they can be agriculture engineer, seed
Alright.
technologies, and crop specialist, um, agriculture lawyer, agronomist, agri inspectors. There are many more opportunities, and also farm managers, production managers. Likewise, there are many more opportunities in this sector. We all know that the technology is very improved in this era, and I hope they will get a better knowledge about this sector by searching through the internet or surfing the internet. So I think they have many career opportunities in this rather than the ones I told. There are many more. So I hope they will get a better idea about the sector as I told before also. So
All right, ma'am. Now I hope that more and more heads will step into this sector without any hesitation and with more passion and with more knowledge as well. So, yeah, we have discussed more and yet we have a lot more to discuss as well. But, the time has been very for us. So we have come to the end of our program. But before we're going to wrap up this program, I just got to hear that you're engaged in a sort of research or something. Am I correct or can you correct me?
yeah.
Yeah. So we're really eager to know about the research. Can you just simply say what it is about or something like that?
Yeah, surely.
Okay.
Actually, I'm engaged in a research these days, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
It's about embed AI into this agriculture sector. So we
Embedding
hope
AI.
to publish.
Yeah.
We hope to publish the research paper soon. So you will get to know about it also in near future.
So that sounds so interesting. And embedding AI, it means artificial intelligence to agriculture sector. That would definitely create an evolution in this sector as well. So it seems that agriculture has stepped into the next level. According to my prediction. So, yeah, it's so nice to talk with you and to share this knowledge with our viewers. And that was so nice of you. So, I would like to wish you on your project as well, ma'am. And thank you so much for sacrificing your time and effort on our program. So, thank you so much for joining with us. So, do you have anything to say to our viewers at last?
Yeah, surely. It's very nice to be here because I'm looking very forward to give people the knowledge about the sector to the people. And also thank you for your team to arranging this program and inviting me too. So that's it.
So thank you actually for joining with us. And then that's so nice of you to thank us for this program as well. And I hope that we could carry out the message and we could convey the message of agriculture, what it means, and how broad subject it is to our nation as well. And now I hope that more and more heads will step into this sector without any hesitation. So yeah, I would like to conclude like this, that agriculture is not the agriculture that you have been thinking for years now. So it's not, so you can throw away all those primitive and native notions. And yeah, you can think into this sector, look into this sector with a different point of view and with more new aspects. And yeah, you can throw away all those traditional minds. And we'll meet up on next weekend as well with an inspiring topic like this. And until then, it's goodbye from us and have a very nice weekend.
Thank you, my dear friends, for your outstanding and superb performance. Nature's way. It is a certain that neither me nor you could change. So, our friend Kalana is ready to talk to your hearts through this heart-touching poem.
Nature's way. by Leno Hadrick. The little tree by the old road fence grew in the summer sun. I want to grow tall, said the little tree, and growing is so much fun. The little brook running beneath the bridge babbled and sang all day. I want to become a river, it said, so I'm hastening on my way. The little bird fluttered from out the nest and flew far across the yard. I'll be a big bird, said she, and twittered, if each day I try real hard. The little boy stood on his tiptoes and stretched. I'm just like the rest, said he. I want to grow up and see the big world, and the sooner the better for me. Mother Nature smiled at all her fledglings, but she did not bid them stay. She knew that to live and grow and age is forever nature's way.
Thank you, brother, for your performance. Something interesting. And you coming up next. That is a pair improvisation, which was done under the topic of an evening at Lagoon. Please do welcome them.
Hi Manisha, you over here at this time and all alone? What are you doing over here?
Hi dear, I just came for some fresh air.
Why? Aren't you well or are you in any problem?
No, nothing like that. But I'm letting fresh air with the nice surrounding, all surrounded by buildings now. So I just came here.
How come there will be fresh air without any single tree in your home garden, all surrounded by bricks and walls? Have you seen that the drawings which related that people used to carry out tanks at their back as like oxygen tanks with a green plant in it?
What? With a green plant? Are you kidding me? I've never seen such.
No man, I'm super serious. Wait, let me show you. I have some pictures. Here, look. In no time, if greenery gets lost, definitely people will have to have tanks like this. Stop the oxygen requirement on this earth is fulfilled by aquatic plants, though people at least do not care of.
Oh my God, is that so?
Yes, probably. And due to this deforestation, that means for the requirement of timber and for the requirement of land for like construction purposes, they do deforestation. So due to this, definitely in no time the whole world is going to be a concrete forest, as same as like yours surrounding. That means the home garden right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. To have a lot of trees like back again, what shall we do?
The best practice is reforestation. You have to love the environment that you are living in. Then only the nature would definitely love us back in return.
Yeah, that's right. This sounds is very beautiful, no? Today I only saw that's beautiful environment.
I was wondering, looking into this ladle, if you say that these are very beautiful, like my father is a village man. So if you go to that village, definitely you will be amazed with that beauty. It's like marvelous and fantastic.
Definitely, should visit that place.
Yes, probably. Why not? So on my next visit to its dad's place, so you two come along with me. We can go together.
Definitely.
Oh, it seems like going to rain. So shall we go over there now?
Yeah, okay. Let's go. aesthetic. Wow, it's so nice and marvelous.
Yes, it is. It looks like a fireball.
Okay, so let's go now. Let's go.
Sahara and Malaysia, thank you for taking us to the view of a lagoon, and you both improvised a very recent happening that would certainly come if deforestation continues. So, Chamon, leaving something to think in the mind of our audience. What's up next?
Next come a very interesting event, which would definitely arise the keen of our audience. So, without giving any hints, let's go for it.
Welcome to our Life Without Greenery quiz program. We will give 10 questions and anyone can answer these questions by unmuting. 15 seconds will be given for each and every question and the correct answer will be given at the end of the 15-second duration. Thank you and let's get started.
There was a greenhouse. Inside the greenhouse, there was a white house. Inside the white house, there was a red house. Inside the red house, there were lots of babies. What is it? Orange, wood apple, watermelon, guava. Watermelon.
Which term describes the commercial cultivation of vegetables? Olericulture, horticulture, aquaculture, pomology. Olericulture.
Who is considered as the founder of Earth Day? Aldo Leopold, Gaylord Nelson, William Proxmire, Dennis Hayes. Gaylord Nelson.
What are the instruments that's used to measure the wind speed and wind direction? Accelerometer and altimeter, ammeter and cryometer, anemometer and wind van, bolometer and barometer. Anemometer and wind van.
Which foods contain the highest amount of vitamin C? Beef, eggs and chicken, rice, carrots and beans, yams, milk and cheese, kiwi, lemon and broccoli. Kiwi, lemon and broccoli.
You bury me when I'm alive and dig me up when I die. What am I? A stone? A plant? A potato? A gem? a plant.
The common agriculture policy of space has often been accused of dumping. The US Union, the UK Union, the European Union, the Indian Union. The European Union.
Greenhouse effect is related to increased growth of green algae, global warming, cultivation of vegetable in house, development of terrace gardens. Global warming.
The process by which nutrient chemicals or contaminants are dissolved and carried away by water or are moved into lower layer of soil. Mulching, desertification, incineration, leaching. Leaching.
Which country is the leading producer of tobacco? USA, China, Cuba, Brazil. China.
Thank you for your kind attention on our program.
Sounds interesting, it seems. It was the beautiful and dedicated output of one of our teams with 6 members, which was led by Pinipa. Thank you so much, all of you, for your dedication.
Our future all depends on how we treat our nature and how we nurture it. One of our sisters is ready with her voice to give you all a message through.
Nurture Nature for Our Future by Nasaruddin P. Parameswaran. Nurture Nature for Future. Mary plants stems of roses. Happy is her sensuous senses. Rosy roses, reddish yellow. Dribbling dews on petals glow. Sandy was her piece of land. Still mixing humus made she fertile. Crop mango, cashew trees now. Highest height around falls low. All the birdies, human beings with rolling breezes blessing grow forth. Nurture nature for our future. Save our culture, agriculture. Greenery is her granary giving. Honey, money, feeling pleasing. Waves on beaches softly recede. Crawling ripples, rippling proceed. Do you know lives have sustained only through eternal restraint? Rain for all lives via interactions, divine hold our honest actions.
Thank you, Hafsa. for your heart-touching poem. Next, our mate Loshini Priya is ready to talk to you all about one of the major global issues, that is about food scarcity.
Good evening, dear Chief Guest, Lecturer in Charge, representatives of all the faculties and batches who are there with us today, and my fellow batchmates. I stand in front of you all today to talk about contribution of agricultural sector for food scarcity. Agriculture is the most comprehensive word used to denote the many ways in which crops and domestic animals sustain the global human population by providing food and other products. Today, production, processing and marketing of crops, livestock products, etc. are all acknowledged as a part of current agriculture. Thus, agriculture could be referred to as the production, processing, promotion and distribution of agricultural products. Agriculture plays a critical role in the entire life of given economy. Agriculture is the backbone of the economic system of a country. In addition to providing food and raw materials, agriculture also provides employment opportunities to a very large percentage of population. The main sources of raw materials to major industries such as cotton and jute fabric, sugar, tobacco, edible as well as non-edible oils in agriculture are all the outcomes of a big labor. Moreover, many other industries such as the processing of fruits as well as vegetables and rice husking get their raw material mainly from agriculture. A shortage of food may happen when not enough food is produced, such as when crops fail due to drought, pest attacks, or too much of moisture and different unfavorable climatic conditions. One of the most complex issues in the world today concern human population. The number of people living off the earth's resources and stressing its ecosystem has doubled in just 62 years. In 1960, there were 3 billion of us, and by today there are 6 billion. We have no idea what maximum number of people the earth will support. Therefore, the very first question that comes into people's mind is that, are there enough food for all of us in the future? There is no answer for that. Food shortage becomes a serious problem among many countries around the world, especially the countries which fulfill the food requirement of the whole globe. Ensuring food security has become an issue of key importance to countries with different degrees of economic development. While the agricultural sector plays a strategic role in improving food availability, typological groups of countries were separated using Ward's method. It results from the analysis that the greatest problem with maintaining food security are observed in the developing countries with a high share of agricultural in their gross domestic product. Adverse conditions hindering agricultural production and deficient infrastructure. Based on research results, desirable and tailored strategies for food security improvement in individual clusters were developed. Promoting investments in agricultural infrastructure and extension services along with adopting measures aimed at increasing the household's purchasing power, especially those in rural areas, appear to be key drivers for improving both food availability and food access. The paper focuses not only on identifying the reasons of undernourishment but also contributes to recognition of the most effective way to solve the hunger problem under a country's unique conditions. There are several recommendations for future food security. The following factors are responsible for it. 1. Old and primitive methods of cultivation. 2. The irrigation system is old and defective and it has never been overhauled to meet the modern needs of agriculture. 3. The marketing of crops 2. The city seems very poor. 4. The farmers are uneducated and illiterate. They fight without using modern methods of cultivation. They keep themselves aloof from the use of tractors and tube wells. And 5th, the natural calamities to destroy the standing and tripping crops. The goal of attaining self-sufficiency in food is certainly attainable. It is no doubt a difficult problem, but the challenge of it must be accepted. There are two typeset measures of mean which can be adapted to increase the agricultural output. They are long-term measures and short-term measures. They are 1. National food security has to be handled with a combination of domestic food production and trade. 2. Desperate trade policies and acquisition of new technology for food production and utilization. 3. Micro-level food security should be handled through direct government intervention. 4. Information generation through research and transfer of same to the policymaker. 5. Social interventions and nutritional education to assure intra-household food security. And 5. In situ production of diverse traditional food crops. So, if absorbed strategies could be followed, especially in the countries that fulfill food requirement of the whole world, in no time a good supply could be given to reach the food demand that exists by now. For this, we all should give our best support in the way we can, especially as we are citizens of Sri Lanka, to bring back the good old name which were used to call as the granary of the East. Thank you.
Thank you, friend. It was a super performance, and it was all about that life doesn't exist without greenery.
Nostra, now it's the time that we all were waiting for. Our drama crew is ready to bring out their performance. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves.
Wow, for the outstanding and superb performance. Thank you so much for the crew and all your efforts are a success. Audience, it's a message for you all to never ever think of polluting our nature.
Even a single touch of music can be a remedy to any hurt. Two of our vocalists are now ready for a change with their soothing voices to entertaining you all. Please welcome Malisha and Taruka.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing feet? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said were yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying at this weeping shores? What have we done to the world? Look at we done. What about all the pleas that you paid your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying at this weeping shores?
Thank you for your duet and those bubbling voices. Bit by bit, we are getting closer to the end of our program. Beforehand, here is something for you all to grab from.
Go green, go healthy.
Don't make trees rare, keep them with care.
Trees on global warming goal.
Plant a tree today, it will help us breathe tomorrow.
Trees are the lungs of the earth.
One tree can make million matches, one match can destroy million trees.
Save trees, save the homes of animals.
Tired of fake people, get some natural help.
Trees bring greenery, greenery brings happiness.
Don't just think green, live green.
Buildings everywhere and no fresh air to breathe, so plant trees.
Planting a tree is much better than wearing a mask to be safe from pollution.
Feel free, plant a new tree.
Cut the greed, not the green.
Do not spoil the scenery by destroying the greenery.
We are from Eastern University of Sri Lanka, Faculty of Agriculture 2021 batch.
Thank you all of you for joining with us today to make this day a success.
Not just saying they were. they do have a deep-rooted meaning to think of about. Thank you for all the batchmates for your contribution for this. Nosra, now we are at the climax of our program.
Yes, Chamod, we shall now invite our special guest of the day, Dr. M. Pathinathan, the Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, to address the gathering.
Thank you, dear sir, for your wonderful admiration and your words, the backbone of us. We shall now go for the valuable feedback from our lecturers.
Life Without Greenery English Day 22 is reaching to its end. To mark the end of this program and to wrap up this great event, I would like to invite the Secretary of our English Club, Ms. Fatima Shimra, to deliver the vote of thanks and to show our gratitude.
Let me make this the golden opportunity to officially mark the end of our program English Day 22, Life Without Greenery, by delivering the vote of thanks as the Secretary of the English Club of Faculty of Agriculture 2021 batch. First and foremost, I offer my heartfelt gratitude to our dear Chief Guest, Dr. S. Umar Shankar, Head Department of English Language Teaching. Guest of Honor of the Day, Dr. M. Padinathan, Dean, Faculty of Agriculture. And all the invited guests for accepting our invitation and being here today to make this a remarkable evening. Dear Sir, Mr. P.M. Singha, the backbone of us. Without your concept, we would be nothing here. It was your guiding light that lifted us up to where we are today. It's because of you we could have such a wonderful evening. Thank you once again for your guiding light from the very first day up to date. Next, I would like to thank our President, Event Coordinator, our batch representatives, assistant batch representatives, and especially the technical committee for helping through thick and thin, especially at all the decisions taken to add more beauty to this evening. At last but not least, without you all my dear batchmates, this program would not come up to this color and success. I know each of you gave your best individually as well as group wise, and I am pretty sure that the bond, friendship among us, much more than it was. Just 2 words, thank you, isn't enough for each of your efforts, but it is with a great respect I say thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you all of you for joining us today. And now we symbolically mark the end of this great English Day 2022. Have a nice day and may God bless you all.